folks, and welcome to more of our trading stuff. In this video, we're going to cover the pip step, first order quantity, max spread and target profit per group on our cBOT. We'll also go through how all of these parameters are interlinked and the way the trade quantity exponent is also used in these calculations. Now, this is the most complex part of this bot. You don't actually need to understand it or remember how all of this works, but really just have an appreciation of how it's all connected and interlinked. So let's start with the pip step. This is the number of pips the price must move from its last trade in a specific direction before it opens a new trade. So let's have a look at some examples of this on screen. As you can see at the bottom here, when the price has been moving down, we've entered our first short trade at this level here. Then as the price starts moving up, we go into our second short trade. Now the bot will only take one trade per candle, so our third trade is here. So our price has moved our minimum pip step and we're on to the next candle. So these are more short trades that the bot's taking as the price continues to move up. And then when the price reverses, it stops taking any more short trades, and eventually our price here has come back down and hit our group profit. The first order quantity is the starting point for all of our trades. And the first trade in each group will always be this particular value. As you can see on our parameters here, this is set to 0.01. And then as subsequent trades are taken, this quantity will increase on each of those trades. So as the number of trades increases, so does the trade quantity. And we'll have a look at how this is calculated. So the trade size is based on the first order quantity, the trade quantity exponent, and the number of open trades in that particular direction. And on screen here, we've got the formula. So it's a first order quantity multiplied by the trade quantity exponent to the power of the number of open positions. As I say, don't worry about the maths behind it. If you just remember that these parameters are all linked, that's fine, and that's the important bit. So let's have a look. Our first trade is actually opened with a trade size of 0.01. And the second trade, so we've already got one existing open trade, is 1.3, which is our trade quantity exponent, to the power of 1. That's then multiplied by our first trade quantity, which gives us 0.013. So the nearest valid trade size to that is 0.01, which is why you'll see the first couple of trades are the same size. Then on screen here, I've also showed the maths for the third and fourth trade. And as you can see, by the time it works out the nearest valid trade size, these are also the same size at 0.02. It carries on working out the maths in the same way right up until you've got your 12th open trade. So let's have a look at that one. So with our 12th trade, when we've got 11 existing open trades, we've got 1.3 to the power of 11, which gives us the 17.922. That's then multiplied by our initial trade quantity, and then rounded to the nearest valid trade size. So that gives us a trade size at this point of 0.18. And as you can see, this is 18 times our initial stake size. And if you added up all of your open trade quantities at this point, it comes to a total of 0.75 lots, which on euro dollar at about 7p a pip, you're now trading at around £5 per pip. So as you can appreciate, the increasing trade sizes do actually have quite a knock-on effect on the the stake that you're effectively trading at. So let's have a look if we increase our initial stake size. So if we increase our starting stake to 0.03, our second trade turns out to be 0.04 by the time it's gone through the maths, the third trade 0.05, and the fourth trade 0.07. Now, if we head up and look at what happens when we've got our 12th trade open, our 12th trade would be opened at a stake size of 0.54. So again, this is 18 times your initial stake size. But what this does mean is that your total at this point is 2.24 lots. So very approximately £16 per pip. I know this isn't easy to understand the maths of it, and don't worry too much about it. So you just need to remember that any change to the first order quantity will have an impact on how the bot increases its stake size. So you will need to backtest your new parameters and see how they perform if you make any changes. So let's move on to the spread, the max spread. Now this is a very, very easy parameter to understand. The bot won't take any trades or any new trades if the max spread in pips is greater than the number you've specified in your parameters. This is really just to protect you against large changes that might happen around news events. Even if the bot's not taking any new trades, it will continue to manage all of your existing open trades. Last but not least, we have the target profit per group. And this is used to calculate the profit for the group as a whole. So as you can see with our group of trades here, our short trades that we've taken as the price has been moving up, you can see our price has only moved down to here, and it's hit our group profit for all of these 7 open trades. So let's have a look and see how that's calculated. The formula for this is the initial order quantity in pip value multiplied by the target profit multiplied by the number of open trades. So if our price per pip is 7 pence, our target profit is 4, and we've got 7 open trades, we put that into the formula, and that gives us a £1.96 group profit target for that group of trades. And this is net profit, so this takes away any spread and any commission charges that you've incurred. So if we have a look at the trades that closed in that particular group, you can see that we've got 7 trades in total. 4 of them are negative, 3 are positive, and we've made a group profit of £2.33 in total for that group. And that's because we're not trading at the same trade quantity for each of those trades. So the later trades that we opened are worth more to us per pip than the first trades that we opened. So if you look at how the bot carried on trading, we had our short trades opened here, the price pulled back, but as it was pulling back, we were in fact opening buy trades here. So by the time our short trades hit their target here, we've already got 4 buy trades open, and this carried on down here, and then the price pulled back here. The important thing to remember is that the price doesn't have to pull back to the opening point of the first trade for it to hit profit. And the more trades that you have open, the more your profit point will move down. So we're really looking for a partial pullback. It never has to be a complete pullback to our starting point. So, things to remember in summary. Your trades will increase in size as more of them are opened. The profit is calculated on net rather than gross, and the net is after spread and commission. Changing any of these parameters will affect the performance of the bot, and you must backtest your parameters and test on demo. You'll also see some differences between your target profit for the group and what the bot actually achieves. And this is purely due to the fact that by the time the bot has sent the request to close all of the trades, in that split second, the price would have changed a fraction. So there will always be some slight discrepancy with that. As I said at the beginning, you don't have to remember all of the maths that's involved in this. This is really the heart of the bot. What you do need to remember, though, is that all these parameters are interlinked, and changing any one of them will have a knock-on effect throughout the whole bot. Anyway, I hope you found this useful, and if you've made it this far, thank you for watching.